What are acute, obtuse, and right angles? Acute angles measure between 0 and 90 degrees, and obtuse angles measure between 90 and 180 degrees, whereas right angles measure exactly 90 degrees. In mathematics, angles are denoted using an arc, with one exception. A right angle is denoted using this symbol. Now, let's look at some examples to clarify the differences between these types of angles. Here, you see a triangle. Let's name the three angles in this triangle, A, B, and C. Can you see that A, B, and C are all larger than 0 degrees and smaller than 90 degrees? That means A, B, and C are all acute angles. Now, let's look at another example, and we'll stick to using a triangle. What about the angles A, B, and C in this case? Both A and B are between 0 and 90 degrees, so they are both acute angles. But that's not the case for C. C is larger than 90 degrees and smaller than 180 degrees, so C is an obtuse angle. Okay, let's look at one last triangle. What can be said about the angles A, B, and C in this case? B and C are acute angles because they are both between 0 and 90 degrees. But A is a right angle because it measures exactly 90 degrees. Acute angles measure between 0 and 90 degrees, and obtuse angles measure between 90 and 180 degrees, whereas right angles measure exactly 90 degrees.